Hello, I am Keplenstein, and this is my rankings of all the Disney parks in the world. First off, a little about myself. I am a huge Disney parks fan, and luckily, recently, I've actually managed to visit every single Disney park currently in the world, and this is as of 2018. Having been to all the parks, I can't decide which one I like the best. So, I figured in making this video, rating the parks, I might finally come to a decision on which park I like the best. This will be a series of videos and will be released in the order that the parks have opened. That order will be Disneyland, the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Tokyo Disneyland, Hollywood Studios, Disneyland Paris, Animal Kingdom, California Adventure, Tokyo Disney Sea, Walt Disney Studio Park, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Shanghai Disney Resort. So, I've created my own little unique ranking system. Instead of giving it, say, 4 stars, 5 stars, 1 through 10, or anything like that, I've made my own method. So basically, we're going to start with Disneyland. Disneyland being the first and original park, it makes a great baseline. So, we're going to have in the middle of the scale, Disneyland Standard. And then using Disneyland Standard, we will place each other park appropriately on the scale on whether it is less than or greater than Disneyland Standard. Alright, without further ado, let's set the standard.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Disneyland, the park that started it all. Let's get right into it and take a look at attractions. Okay, I used the Disneyland website as a reference for the attractions that they are currently operating. And I counted them up. And I also put a rough number on like the level of the attraction, which I will be using for myself as a reference to come to an overall conclusion and rating of the attractions category for Disneyland Standard. The attractions that will be used to set the Disneyland Standard level of attractions are Alice in Wonderland, Astro Orbiter, Autopia, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, Casey Jr. Circus Train, Chip 'n Dale Treehouse, Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes, Disneyland Monorail, Disneyland Railroad, The Disneyland Story presenting great moments with Mr. Lincoln, Donald's Boat, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage, Frontierland Shooting Exposition, Gadgets Go Coaster, Goofy's Playhouse, Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones Adventure, It's a Small World, Jungle Cruise, King Arthur's Carousel, Mad Tea Party, Main Street Vehicles, The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Mark Twain Riverboat, Matterhorn Bobsleds, Minnie's House, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Peter Pan's Flight, Pinocchio's Daring Adventure, Pirate's Lair on Tom Sawyer's Island, Pirates of the Caribbean, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, Sailing Ship Columbia, Sleeping Beauty Castle Walkthrough, Snow White's Scary Adventure, Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, Star Tours The Adventure Continues, Star Wars Launch Base, Storybook Land Canal Boats, Tarzan's Treehouse, and Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Alright, let's go ahead and start awarding points to the individual attractions. First up, 1-point attractions. The following attractions I only awarded 1 point to. So what are my 1-point attractions? Well, they're the attractions that don't really have a whole lot going for them. You spin around in circles, or you walk and look at sometimes pretty well themed stuff, but again, nothing pivotal or mind shattering, just little fun time wasters. But we all love them just the same. My primary example for the 1-point attractions will be the teacups. Why not? All there really is, again, like I mentioned, spin around, minimal theming. Ooh, you're in a teacup. But hey, don't get me wrong, you got the cool lanterns, and spinning around is one of my favorite pastimes. Anybody who's seen me in an office chair knows this. Here are the attractions worthy of 2 points, in my opinion. What makes them 2 points worthy? Well, you get your higher levels of theming. There are sometimes good special effects. They have so much to see that you're noticing new things every time you ride them, increasing that rideability. And there's just increased levels of immersion, be it in the queues or the ride itself. All right, the primary example for a 2-point attraction will be Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. So in this ride, you got a basic Omnimover car. However, you can spin it 360 degrees, and you also got a blaster that you can aim at various targets for points, and you can compete with the person next to you, which is actually rather fun. And there's a lot of neat visuals on the ride itself. However, most of them are actually just more or less two-dimensional flat cutouts, some very basic effects, but the ride as a whole is rather enjoyable and has some elements of interactivity and is notably better than a single-point attraction. Shout out to my sister who achieved celebrity status by getting in the top 10 for the day, even though the park just opened. Alright, 3-point attractions. These are the rides that make you want to go back in line and do it again. They have great effects, story, theming, thrills. This is why people go to the Disney theme parks. For example, take the Haunted Mansion. You got a glorious facade on the outside that's already drawing you in. You get inside, before you're even on the attraction, you have the stretching room, you have the paintings that are changing, you got the busts that are constantly looking at you. This is all before you even get on the ride. And then when you're on the ride itself, you're on this intriguing track, seeing all these different things going on, all these baffling effects. And then when you get off, all you really want to do is ride it again and see what you missed. Alright, that concludes the attractions. Now we're going to go over and look at the entertainment. So I also used level 1, 2, and 3 points for the different entertainment options. I am also not going to count the meet and greets. So the entertainment that will be looked at will be the Dapper Dans, Fantasmic, Jedi Training Trials of the Temple, Mickey and the Magical Map, Pixar Play Parade. I'm just going to go ahead and say Parade because they will obviously change this again, but parades I'll generally keep at the same category. Storytelling at Royal Theater, and Together Forever, a Pixar Nighttime Spectacular, which I'll just call a Nighttime Spectacular because, again, right now they're doing the Pixar Nighttime Spectacular, but they will probably change that again as soon as Pixar Fest ends. Alright, so the Dapper Dans and Jedi Training Trials of the Temple will only receive 1 point. This is because they're very walk-buyable. There's nothing stopping you to look at them unless maybe your children are doing the Jedi Training Academy. And they might be nice to see for a few moments or so, but then you might just continue on your day. So 2 points will be awarded to the parade and storytelling at the Royal Theater. 2-point entertainment options will be things that you definitely want to stop and do, but however, they won't, again, blow you away, but you will be glad that you have seen them. And now 3-point entertainment. This will include Fantasmic, Mickey and the Magical Map, as well as the Nighttime Spectacular. These are reasons why people go to Disney parks once again. They're visually stunning, it has the music you know and love from Disney, as well as great special effects and pyrotechnics. Alright, let's see what we got here now. So we have 11 1-point attractions for a total of 11 points, 16 2-point attractions for a total of 32 points, 13 3-point attractions for a total of 39 points, giving us a whopping 40 attractions for a total of 82 points. Now going to the entertainment, we have 2 1-point options, 2 2-point options, and 3 3-point options, giving us 7 entertainment options with a total of 15 points. So that's giving Disneyland a total of 97 points. Definitely seems like this might be hard to beat. We'll see where it stays on the scale. Oh, but wait, there's more. We are now entering the bonus round. Alright, so the bonus section will basically be bonus points that are awarded for other than attractions or entertainment elements of the park. Also, I hope to use the bonus section as a way to let you, the viewers, give suggestions or point out things that I may have missed that definitely add value to the park, and then I can add it later before the final breakdown on which park is the best. Alright, I'm awarding a point to the Matterhorn bobsleds and a point to Alice in Wonderland Dark Ride because they can only be found in Disneyland, as well as 0.5 points to the Finding Nemo submarine voyage due to the fact that the submarines are unique at Disneyland as well. However, the overall experience with the Finding Nemo characters is actually rather similar to the one you get in Epcot. So that's why I'm only doing 0.5 points. And I'm going to award 0.1 point to the fact that you can eat inside the Enchanted Tiki Room in Disneyland, which is a great way to enjoy a clam chowder bread bowl. I do recommend it. Alright, now we are reaching the end and we have finally set our Disneyland standard with a base score of 97 points and 99.6 points with the bonus added. I am definitely very interested to see where all the other parks stack up. Thanks for watching, and please put bonus point nominations in the comments. Also, if you're interested in the series, please consider subscribing so that I know that there's a demand for these videos,